Today, I'm doing a full walkthrough and review of Flyp, the app that lets you create multiple US phone numbers on a single device. This can be incredibly useful for people who want to separate business and personal calls without needing a second phone. Right off the bat, Flyp is available for both iOS and Android, and setup is fairly straightforward. Once you download the app, you're prompted to sign up and choose your new number from a list of area codes. That's a great feature if you want a number tied to a specific region or city for work purposes. After selecting your number, you get access to a clean and intuitive interface. The home screen shows your recent calls, messages, and voicemails, just like a regular phone. One thing that stands out is how seamless Flyp tries to make the experience. It really mimics the feel of your default calling and messaging app. That said, the call quality can be hit or miss. On Wi-Fi, it's usually fine, but over data or in areas with weak reception, you might notice delays or minor glitches. Flyp offers subscription plans, and unfortunately, there's no free version beyond the initial trial. Prices vary depending on how many lines you want and whether you're billed monthly or annually. If you only need one extra number, the cost is somewhat reasonable, but it adds up if you're managing multiple lines. The app supports voicemail transcription and custom voicemail greetings per line, which is a nice touch for professionals. You can also send and receive text messages and images, but not all MMS features work consistently. Group texting especially can be unreliable. Many useful links you can find in the description. Now, let's talk about the privacy aspect. One of Flyp's selling points is that your real number is never exposed when you make or receive calls through the app. This is ideal if you're selling online, running a side hustle, or need to protect your identity. However, be aware that the app does require access to your contacts and microphone, and while they state they don't sell your data, the privacy policy is a bit vague in certain areas. One downside I encountered was delayed message notifications. Sometimes it takes several minutes for text to appear, even with good signal. That could be frustrating if you're trying to use Flyp as your primary business line. Another limitation is that international calling isn't really a feature. Flyp is US only for now, and that restricts its usefulness for global business communication. On the support side, Flyp has an in-app help center with basic FAQs, but if you need real help, getting in touch with support can be slow. There's no live chat, and email responses took over a day in my experience. Not ideal if you're relying on this app for important communications. Overall, Flyp does deliver on its core promise, giving you a second number with decent call and text capabilities. It's a solid choice for freelancers, solopreneurs, and anyone who wants to keep work and personal lives separate. But it's not without flaws. Unreliable notifications, patchy call quality, and limited customer support might be deal breakers for some. If you're thinking about trying Flyp, I'd recommend using the trial period to really test it under your typical usage conditions. It's definitely a more affordable and less invasive alternative to carrying two phones. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you never miss future tech reviews.